Hello, student organization leaders. My name is Josh, and welcome to the RSO Logos and Marketing video. So in this video, we'll talk about RSO logos, relevant trademark and licensing policy, as well as how to go about purchasing apparel and swag for your student organization. So RSO logos. Every RSO can create a variety of logos and marketing pieces that distinguish their club from other clubs. So we encourage folks to get creative and create a fun, exciting logo that really encompasses what your club is all about. RSOs can use these graphic elements as a profile picture on their Campus Connect profile, use it on social media, flyers, and things like that. Now, it's important to understand that the university has some policies around the usage of university trademarks and logos. RSOs can use university trademarks in their name and logos so long as it is compliant with university policy. RSOs in different classifications, so registered, affiliated, and sponsored, they all have different access to university trademarks. So registered groups may only use the @Utah logo set in their club name or logo. So this means the Cupcake Club at the University of Utah, Cupcake Club at Utah, and so on and so forth. Affiliated student organizations, similarly to registered, may only use the @Utah logo set in their club name or logo. Now, sport clubs, so these are clubs that are officially recognized by the campus recreation department as sport clubs. They have the ability to use the full Utah logo set with permission from the university trademarks and licensing department. So an example of this would be the Utah Tennis Club or the University of Utah hockey team, something like that. And then similarly, sponsored clubs, these are clubs that are sponsored by a university department. They may use the full Utah logo set with permission from university trademarks and licensing as well. So these are the logos available to registered and affiliated clubs. As you can see, all of them utilize the verbiage at the. So at the University of Utah, at the U, at the U of U, at the University of Utah, so on and so forth. You don't have to use these logos if you don't want to. So if you were the Cupcake Club, you could simply remain the Cupcake Club. You don't have to reference the university if you don't want to. If you would like to use the verbiage at the U or at the University of Utah, but not use one of these logos, you're allowed to do that as well. So you can use whatever font you want, whatever color you'd like, as long as you're using the approved verbiage at the University of Utah. So at the little that little phrase is sort of the key to referencing the university with your club if you're a registered or affiliated club. So for sponsored clubs and sport clubs, you have the ability to use a wide breadth of logos. So the block U, the interlocking U, sort of the hands making the U sign, different things like that, as well as sort of the verbiage that we talked about earlier. You are able to be the University of Utah Cupcake Club, the Utah Cupcake Club, so on and so forth. Same goes for club websites, emails, and social media. So university trademarks and licensing policy applies to all of club websites, emails, and social media accounts. So sponsored student organizations should work with their advisor when creating any websites, emails, social media accounts to ensure your club is following university policy. Registered and affiliated groups should not claim to officially represent the university when they're creating any external accounts such as websites, social media, emails, and things like that. So how to get your logo approved? So student leadership and involvement reviews and approves club logos as part of the annual re-registration process. So you don't necessarily need to send us your logo every time you make an update. However, we do encourage you to reach out to us if you have any questions, or if you're looking to update or create a new logo and you're not quite sure if it is compliant with university policy. If you want us to take a look at it, We're happy to. We're happy to review it. We're happy to discuss with trademarks and licensing if needed. So feel free to send us an email at our student orgs email. So studentorgs@utah.edu. We're happy to look over any logos or marketing pieces that you've created. When you're purchasing club swag, so this includes apparel, jerseys, tablecloths, tents, anything with your club name on it, it's important to know that all products bearing University of Utah trademarks and logos must be purchased through a licensed vendor. So you can find the list of licensed vendor on the University Trademarks and Licensing webpage, and we'll send this information to all club leaders so you have a link to that licensed vendor list. Now, if you're not using any university trademarks or logos, right? So if you're just getting shirts that say the Cupcake Club on them, you're not referencing the University of Utah, you're not using any of the logos or mentioning the university in any way, you don't have to go through a licensed vendor. You can use whatever vendor that you so choose. We recommend that you take a look at the list of licensed vendors. There's lots of vendors listed, anyone from national brands where you can upload your imagery on their website or create different things like that, to local shops in the valley or down the road, anything like that. So there's lots of different opportunities and lots of different options for you. And these vendors have gone through an official process to be licensed with the University of Utah. So there's a little bit of a guarantee that these vendors are going to provide you with quality service, fair prices, and they're used to working with University of Utah departments and recognized student organizations as well. So to recap, we encourage RSOs to create logos and have fun with making marketing to make their club stand out and really encapsulate what their club is all about to student orgs and the campus community. And we recommend that RSOs review university trademarks and licensing policy when developing marketing materials or purchasing club swag. It's really important to check these out, because if you violate policy and you don't go through an approved vendor and you're wanting to get reimbursed by ASUU for your purchase, ASUU won't fund anything that violates university policy. So it's important to take a look at the trademarks and licensing guidelines and policies before you purchase anything, before you print posters. We want to make sure that you're able to get reimbursed for things. We want to make sure that you're able to wear your apparel, hang your posters around campus. So please make sure to review these policies before moving forward with any of those projects. Here is our contact information. So our website, our email, social media accounts, phone number. And we're located here in the Union on the second floor down the student involvement wing. So if you have any questions, send us an email, give us a call, reach out to us. We're happy to help. Thanks for watching.